research shows married men are out-earning single men and both married and single women.
So put everybody at the same age 47, that's the peak. And look at this chart. There's one line way above everybody else, and that's married guys earning an average of about $86,000 a year. Everybody else was clustered together here between $45,000 and $51,000 a year. So a fairly negligible difference between married women, single women, and single men, all in kind of this average income, I think, and probably what you would think of, Matt, is not too far from what you'd expect the average American income to be, around $45,000, $50,000 a year.
Yeah, the numbers make sense. I am still a little bit, we were just talking about this before, and the assumption is men who are married are going to make more, but why? Why is that assumption? And I kind of come to the idea the way we think about political candidates, right? Like, oh, they're married. Oh, they have a family. Oh, they're going to be more stable. I wonder if corporations are making these same assumptions, and that's how they're choosing to invest those bigger positions.
It could be. I mean, it could also be that married men are more likely to be older, and so they are making more money. It could also be that married men are more likely to be college educated, and those are more likely to have higher paying jobs. But Reg, you brought up something earlier today that I thought was really interesting when you talk about black men.
Yes.
Tell us about sort of when you looked at the data.
I looked at the data, it's just like a black educated man makes almost as much as a black married man. So, but I think the numbers are still, there's a big disparity between black married men and white married men as well.
Right.
Yeah, just everybody kind of in that $50,000 range, except for married men.
Around $86K or something
Yeah,
like that?
I mean, that is a big difference. Now, some of this might be that rich guys are more likely to be an attractive mate to be married.
Rich white guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
According to the numbers.
Yeah. So there's some research we talked about last week when it comes to your ideal mate. And women look to older men. And why is that? It's perhaps because they're making money.
Stability.
So you just don't know, like, which way is this going. There's no question, though, guys, that some of this is, some of it is kind of a gender-based stereotype, but it's a little shocking that single men, if you've got a 47-year-old single guy who you would think would be concentrating just on their career, not having to worry about family, that they are at the same level as married women and single women.
What's also interesting in this study, too, and we won't have time to get into it, but single women and married women are right at the same. So that whole idea about when married women leave the workforce when they have kids, they don't put credence into that idea that they take it.
They don't take it ahead.
They don't take it ahead.